Hi, everybody. I'm Bill Sanders, and this is Watch Art Sci, the art and science of watch collection. Today, we're going to take a look at Rick's pack of Patek Philippe's. We've seen the other watches in Rick's collection, and they've really been astounding. I think you're going to like this one, too. And in honor of the occasion, I've got on my Patek Philippe Calatrava. Okay, the first one is my favorite. It's something about it I just like. It's Patek Philippe 5212 weekly calendar. And the thing that I like about it so much is that the fonts were used were basically in a mock-up that one of the Patek Philippe employees was doing. They marked it up this way. It was and they liked it so much that they thought, why don't we use this? And they did. And it has that look of a hand created dial. And it is the coolest thing. You have the long hand with a little red T at the top. That's for the date, the month actually. The date itself is in that little window right at 3 o'clock. And then you have the hour hand and the minute hand. And then the day of the week you can see with the short little, sort of look like croupier sticks, pushing it out and out. I just think this is the coolest calendar watch. I really like it a lot. Okay, now next up is that we have Rick's Calatrava, Patek Philippe Calatrava 5196P. This one has this wonderful font set that they use for the index numbers, and with a small second. And it's really a great understated dress watch. It's the kind of dress watch that has those fonts add some fun to it, I think, as opposed to something that looks too formal. I don't know if there's such a way to have that, but anyway, this is a Calatrava. And notice how there's a lot of different models of Calatravas, and over the years there's tons of them. Mine is, I believe, a 3468 is the number on mine. This one is a 5196P. Okay, this next one, another one I really like. I like so many of these. This is a pilot's watch, and it's a 5525G pilot watch. It's got a dual time, and when Rick travels, this is his travel watch. You can see the little local time and home time, I guess dots or holes or indicators there, off the 3 and the 9 o'clock. And then you have the hand date at 6 o'clock. And you have, it's hard to see, but there's sort of a skeletonized, looks like a skeletonized hour hand, and pointing around 5 o'clock. And that's your dual time, that's your second time. And I really like the colors. This sort of a darker blue, and then a lighter, very lighter blue, even be light for a powder blue, and then a great big old second hand on there. Neat watch, a blue strap with it. And, it's the kind of watch, I think, another reason it's a good travel watch. It doesn't scream, steal me. I don't know why. It doesn't have that sense to it. It looks like just a travel watch. You got three, a crown and then two pushers. The pushers at 10 and 8 o'clock. Another cool Patek Philippe. Okay, this next watch is probably going to be the favorite of a lot of people. This is a Patek Philippe Nautilus 5712/1A. with a moon phase. It also has right around between 10 and 11 o'clock, it has a power reserve indicator. At about 7 o'clock, it has a subdial both with the moon phase and with a hand date. And then over at about 4 and 5 o'clock, the subdial there is for the seconds. Really a very interesting Nautilus. When I first saw it, I thought, I like the plain ones, but this one you could really get used to in a big hurry. And I love the big old bracelet on the watch. Gorgeous, gorgeous watch. Okay, this last one is an annual calendar, and to me, it's a fun watch. I looked at this, I thought, wow, this is a lot of fun. And it's a Patek Philippe 5960/1A-010. It's a very special watch too. It's got a black dial annual calendar flyback chronograph. Now, the reason it's rare is that it came out in 2017, and they quit making it after that. So and the bracelet on this watch is just gorgeous. And you have a lot going on. You have the day of the week at about 10 o'clock, between 10 and 11. Then you have the month at between 1 and 2. And then the date is at 12 o'clock. And then at 6 o'clock, it looks like you've got 3 different dials, one each inside of the other, which is going to be your chronograph dial. So this watch is really another really neat one of the Patek Philippe's they have. I know that any collector, if they had just one of those, they'd make that the king or queen of their collection. Anyhow, if you know of some other ones you'd like to recommend to Rick to add to his collections, be sure to include it in your comments. And until next week, this is Bill Sanders next week is tomorrow. So until tomorrow, this is Bill Sanders for Watch Art Side, the Art and Science of Watch Collection.